Hi everyone and a warm welcome back to the WARNO Super League Round 2, today with Lathans and Dark Neutron. Lathans on the left in blue as the first armoured, once again the first armoured being played. And over on the right in red is Dark Neutron playing as the 35th. Both players obviously do have forward deployment troops, paras over for Lathans, and obviously a hell of a lot of stuff for Dark Neutron. Loads of units here. Let's see where they're all going, shall we? Good spread all across here. Nothing quite to the other side of the map though, but a good spread over here. Some going to the centre, some going to Bravo. Obviously more of a spread out set of units for Lathans. But again, a good spread. Does have a few units going over here though. That is a big difference. What is actually going over there? I think it's some recon and things. Plenty of air defense coming in as well. Some of those tracked rapiers obviously very much needed against the 35th, because the 35th do have access to some very good choppers. The British do not. So I suspect that Lathans will be relying on lots of anti-air this game to deal with those choppers if they come in. We have not got any on the field right now for Dark Neutron though. Doesn't mean they're not going to come in. Dark Neutron trying to get very much into this side of the point. We'll be aware that Lathans will be doing the same at the other side. Obviously, just a couple of squads of infantry going in there currently for Lathans. Majority of his forces heading towards Charlie is coming in with a couple of javelins as well, though. Obviously, to see off any early helicopters. In terms of commands, we have just a recon coming down the bottom for Lathans. A UAZ SPG-9 coming... Oh, this is interesting. Look at this. The UAZ is coming down this road and then heading up this way. So this is to stop reinforcements coming in and catch anything on the way. This is a really odd maneuver, actually. I'm surprised. This is what Dark Neutron's going for. It's not a bad idea, because potentially there would be nothing there to see him. However, he's probably going to run into Lathan's Fox. And it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top there. Fox obviously has recon capability, so should technically see the SPG-9 vehicle first. SU-25 anti-tank jet coming in there, probably to go for these early Gazelle rockets. Obviously, Gazelle rockets not great, but a little bit of harassment early on. No weapons on the recon chopper there. Another command coming in here. Wait, is that the first command? That could be the first command in for Lathans. Lathans, known obviously for previous tournaments, he will only bring in commands when he feels it is necessary. Is quite happy to bring in other infantry and vehicles earlier on. One of those choppers is down. Lots of units in here for Dark Neutron. Obviously got there a bit early. I'm waiting to see what happens down here. Harrier cluster coming in here. It is taking fire from the ground there. Another SU-25AT coming in. This is some major SU-25 spam coming in. Cluster is dead already. Harry is just so slow. Really interested to see what happens here. This is interesting. They might actually miss each other. No, no, no. The Fox has seen it. Fox is dead. But Lathans will have seen that die, I'm pretty sure. Did something die over here? I just noticed something seemed to vanish there. I don't know what that was. That was very unexpected. I don't know what that was at the back there. Maybe just a bug or a graphical glitch. So, Lathan's making a little bit of progress into Dark Neutron's forces here. Got more recon choppers coming in. SU-25 AT being used very effectively at the moment by Dark Neutron. Dark Neutron in a very nice position in Charlie as well. Lathan's obviously brought in quite a lot of anti-air at the start, which isn't super cheap, is it? 95 points. And it seems like Dark Neutron has just got a lot more in terms of infantry on the field right now. British infantry, not the cheapest in the game. It's a difficult side to play as. I was surprised to see Lathans chose it, to be honest. Some warriors coming in at the back there. Chieftain Mark 9 coming in. SPG-9 here. Managed to take out the other recon vehicle that went up here, I assume. I think there was probably a Fox headed up that way. This is still chugging away, just moving along very slowly. This really is fascinating me. I'm wondering if it's going to get some decent kills on maybe command vehicles and things. I don't know if Lathans realised that happened. I'm honestly not sure. The other nice thing about this is it's not specifically following the roads. So it's almost a brilliant idea in that though it will meet less enemies to kill, it's less likely to be seen because it's just going in and out of forests. I like this idea. Gotta give kudos to Dark Neutron for that. T64 coming in. I do love a T64. Dark Neutron in very strong control at this point right now. There is a rover potentially. Where's it going? It is going to come into this back corner. But I mean, it's going to be risky. There's not a lot there for Lathans. Dark Neutron is pushing. He's been quite aggressive in this game. SG-25 AT coming in again. Not seen any tornadoes as yet from Lathans, interestingly. The anti-air tornadoes. Currently, it is +1 to Lathans. It's about to switch to +1 for Dark Neutron, though, because the command is now in the back here. Now, is that the command from the center? I think it is. It's just been driven back. There is another command coming in there. T64 BVK command. There's the tornadoes. Finally, we're seeing some tornadoes in. Lathan's playing very, very safely with those. A MiG-29 coming in now. He is evacing those tornadoes. They are not the best anti-air jets in the game. And there are 2 MiG-29s in there. That's going to be a problem for those tornadoes. Currently, +1 to Dark Neutron. Lathan's slightly ahead in points, though. Lathan's slowly building up forces here, bringing in various tanks and warriors with arm rifles. Some pioneers at the back there, but this is feeling like a difficult game right now for Lathans. He seems to be on the back foot. Neither player really firmly in control of Bravo, but perhaps slightly more in Dark Neutron's favour. This UAZ SPG-9 still just chugging away around the back of the map. This tank will be going up here to counter any of Lathan's commands that go in there. What happened to that commander is just sat at the back there. Dark Neutron has a lot of infantry in here. It's going to take a while to dislodge. There's an Abbott coming in. I'm not surprised to see that. I was thinking to myself, how is Lathans going to dislodge these infantry? And the answer in my head was bombers or artillery. And there we go. He is bringing in an Abbott. Desert Nicky coming in at the bottom here. Slow but sure reinforcement down here by Dark Neutron. Lathan's kind of just leaving it be. Currently +2 to Dark Neutron. I expect we'll see this command vehicle now head all the way over to the other side of the map. Yes, indeed. Going over to Foxtrot. Another command coming in for Lathans, though. I assume it will be, yes, coming to Alpha. And then after it gets to Alpha, I imagine it'll head to Bravo. Although, I'm waiting to see what this does. I'm thinking it's going to get another kill. More tanks coming in. Some recon. Scimitar. It's going to be really interesting to see how Lathans gets back into Charlie. Still got these scouts here. They just left their district, though, so they're immediately going to be set upon by everything. They were kind of hidden in there, I think, but now they're being fired at by SPG-9, Spetsnaz with RPOs, or the RPOs are empty. Yeah, unfortunately. Those poor scouts are going to be very lucky if they survive this. No, there they go. They were under a lot of fire from multiple sides. T-64 command tank just sat at the back there. A nice command tank to have. I'm curious, Lathans, if you watch this, what made you pick the first armoured? I know it's not a terrible deck, but just out of interest, what made you pick it over anything else in this particular matchup? Very curious. It was just not something I was expecting to see quite so much in this tournament. Because I know it's considered fairly weak compared to other options on the table. SPG-9 getting some shots off on this Centurion at the back here. A single shot. I still don't think Lathans realizes that's there. Where's it off to now? It's moving around that way instead. Chieftain's probably not going to see it, you know. Loads more reinforcements coming into the center. Lathans is making a move, though. Has pushed up some infantry. Oh. Is that a Centurion that died at the front there? Oh no, it's all right. Was it a warrior? I think it was a warrior. I wasn't really paying attention to the name above it, and then it blew up. Assault Pioneers getting hammered pretty hard. There's a lot of firepower in here for Dark Neutron, and it's all about the fact that there's a bit of open ground here for him to fire across. That Abbott just hitting various points in this town. I'm not sure it's doing a huge amount at the moment, unfortunately. T-64 BV coming in. Nona's coming in as well. Huge Mi-26 coming in at the back there. Scimitar pushing up this way for recon purposes. This rover just sat at the back at the moment. Ah! Something has killed... has finally killed the SPG-9 vehicle. I don't know what, but something finally killed it. I don't know if the tank managed to get it. No idea. But at least it's dead and no longer a worry. Interesting. Command vehicle pushing out from Foxtrot now. I don't know where it's going. All the way back across the map. Okay, it's waiting near Bravo. Currently +2 still to Dark Neutron. I guess just waiting to see if Lathans puts a command in there. Lathans bringing in some more troops for the center now. Not a huge amount, though. Lathans making some progress here. These scimitars pushing up with the Radan cannons. There are some conkers in there, but there's conkers up here as well. Oh. I mean, the T-64 command tank can engage. It's strong enough to do that. 16 front armor, decent gun. It has the rockets as well, or the missiles, the ATGMs. Mi-24V anti-tank chopper coming in now. The first heavy chopper we've seen Dark Neutron bring in. And a rocket variant coming in at the back as well. That does also have Kokon missiles. So, yeah, it's still got plenty of firepower. Not a huge amount of difference other than slightly bigger rockets on the rocket variant. I think that's going to cause issues for Lathans. He's going to have to push his rapiers up. And they're then going to be at risk from the Metis and the other ATGM launchers. And obviously these T-64s rolling up. I feel like Dark Neutron's got a really strong position in the center right now. Lathans has made some progress, though. He is further into these buildings. You know, he was backed into this corner and almost out the point, in fact. Managed to get back in because there were enemy units here. And then has managed to push up to here. He is making slow progress. How costly that progress is up for debate at the moment. Tornadoes coming in will be used to go for that chopper. Igla's running away. They got the chopper. And they're being engaged by the MiG-29s. They're going in for a kill. They got one MiG-29. Two MiG-29s down. Oh my word. I was not expecting that. Tornado probably going to get out in one piece here. I was not expecting those to manage to sweep round and kill both MiG-29s. I thought the MiG-29s would get at least one kill. Wow. I was not expecting the Tornadoes to do that well. Tracked Rapier is moving up to engage on this rocket chopper. It's almost dead. Rapier doing its job. Jaguar HE coming in for a bombing run or an attack run. Bombing run on those buildings there. Nice strike. I don't think it actually got a kill, but certainly destroyed the building. This chopper badly damaged, down to 1 health. Will rearm at the Mi-26 though. Rover command vehicle pushing up the rear here. Obviously, Lathans needs to get back into this point. There's not a huge amount there for Dark Neutron, but he is bringing in more reinforcements. Though all of these are actually going to the center. I thought he might send a couple more this way. It is a costly advance for Lathans, though. Pushing up his tanks now at this side. He's managed to make progress here, but lots of reinforcements being called in here. Akula now in on station. Anything else coming in at the back there? No, nothing too exciting. Another T-64 BV. But that Akula, again, will cause issues. Tractor Rapier is engaging it. There's another Tractor Rapier back here, which hasn't pushed up yet. Obviously, lots of enemies still pretty close to it. Chieftain Mark 9 engaging against the T-64 BV. BV is winning this fight. BV succeeds. BV is a very... Or even I take it back. It's not even a BV. It's just a B. Tornado is engaging on the SU-25. Get the kill. Didn't go for the Akula, though. Are they going to swing back around and go for the Akula? Very possibly. Looks like it. Here they come. Have they got enough left to kill it? Yes, they do. Akula is dead. Command is in at the back there. Chieftain Command. Lathans pulling this back. Assault Pioneers with a Carl Gustav stopping enemy forces from reaching there. A load of Iglas, in fact. That is a problem for those Iglas. This Pioneer squad will do enough damage. Ah, the Mi-24 rocket taking off now. Engaging. That'll be the end of those Pioneers very quickly. Oh, but that would have been lovely. I think at that point Lathans would have killed all three of those squads. Possibly even the T-64 when it arrived. This has been a very, very costly assault for Lathans. Don't get me wrong, Dark Neutron has lost a lot of units, but Lathans has lost most of his assaulting force now, if not all of it. He's literally got his command tank at the back there. Everything else that was pushed in is dead. That scimitar is definitely going to die in a second. There it goes. This has been really, really expensive for Lathans. It's a really hard place to push into because of all the open ground. And Dark Neutron does have himself in a very nice position where he's able to fire from multiple angles on things pushing up. Waiting to see if there's a bit of movement down here to Bravo. Still currently +1 to Dark Neutron. 10 times the number of victory points at the moment. HE Bomber coming in again. There's not a huge amount of anti-air in for Dark Neutron, but it's enough to perhaps be dissuading Lathans from being super aggressive with aircraft. Not that the Brits have that much in terms of the aircraft, of course. Bombing runs going for these guys instead. Lovely strike. Lovely strike. Killed the Spetsnaz, and then this squad obviously now easily overwhelmed by the other forces. A little bit concerned about that rover. Very concerned about that rover. Oh, and it's dead. That is very unfortunate. Those Spetsnaz OP survived with their RPG-29. That's an unfortunate loss. Obviously, it has neutralized the point, but I'm sure that this vehicle with 4 fuel will roll into the corner of this point very shortly. We're now in a period where Lathans needs to build up his forces once more to be able to try and do another push into Charlie at some point. Obviously, at the moment, sitting pretty secure with the Chieftain Mark 11 command just at the back there. However, eventually, he will need to make some kind of move to dislodge Dark Neutron, either in Bravo or here. Could potentially go for one of the back points as well. There is some defense there, but could be overcome. A couple of rocket attack choppers coming in here. Anti-air wise... Oh, there isn't actually any anti-air in here for Dark Neutron. I thought maybe early game there was some Iglas, but certainly not anymore. BMD2 taking some rocket fire there, but the Gazelle rocket taking a lot of fire from the ground. Currently, everything's completely neutralized. Some anti-air being rolled into Bravo now. Artillery being used against these infantry. No more commands yet. I thought Lathans might go for another command, but I think feels the need to clear some space in there first. Very surprised Dark Neutron hasn't shifted that command vehicle back in the point. Perhaps fears Lathans has more than he knows. Nona's being used against the Abbot there. Getting some good hits on the Abbot, actually. Oh, dear. Lucky escape for the Abbot. Lathans did counter battery mark those. There is another Abbot coming in. Nona's preparing to fire again, but Dark Neutron keeping them moving. Another Mi-24V rocket attack chopper coming in at the back there. That'll be 2 on the station. No, 3 in fact. There's one there as well. That is the 3rd one on the map. That is the limit for the tournament rules. Lathans maneuvering around the side of this point slightly. But at the same time, Dark Neutron pushing up here, putting that Chieftain command under threat. More forces coming in here. Still no movement from this vehicle. It's got full fuel left. And there are some supply trucks here. Jaguar HE bomber coming in. Clears out the building. Another 2 MiG-29s on station for Dark Neutron, though. Lucky escape for the Jaguar. Missiles did not hit. Tornadoes in the map now. 3 tornadoes in. MiG-29s have been retreated, so these will be going for the choppers. 1 rocket dead. Afghansky getting some shots off on one of those tornadoes. Tornadoes just rotating. Will they go for any of the other choppers? Can he see any others to go for? That one's kind of hovering. Are they going for that? Yes, they are. It's got a lucky escape, though. The other tornado didn't seem to get many shots off on it. Still has missiles left. Took a shot from the Strela. This tornado coming back in for another pass. Oh, sandwich from both sides. Still didn't get the kill, though. And here come those MiG-29s in. 1 MiG-29 down. How is that tornado not dead? How is that tornado still alive? I do not grasp how that tornado survived that. I am in genuine shock. It's dead. There we go. Got killed as it went over the other units. The Afghansky got it, I think. I cannot believe it survived both those MiG-29s, and one of the MiG-29s died. I am in genuine shock about that. I thought for sure it was doomed. It just sailed out the way on 1 pip of health. But yes, Afghansky got it, and that's perfectly fair. I mean, how that survived, I do not know. Harry is coming in. Such slow jets. But I suppose at least they're somewhat cheap for the privilege. Being very effective, I suppose, at these little strikes on buildings. But so slow they end up taking a lot of fire. I mean, this one's going over the centre there. It's dead. There's no way it's surviving. The Afghansky's going to open up on it. How did it survive that? It survived going past 3 Iglas and an Afghansky. It is very lucky, that jet. I am genuinely surprised it made it over there without dying. Javelins and Rapier taking out that Mi-24V. I think it's out again, though. Just to say, these are taking a lot of fire, though. Lathans making good progress in this top corner now. Has managed to clear that right out. These Metis firing at the command tank, though. Command tank very lucky it turned in time to take the missile on its front. I thought I was going to get side shot. Hellarm here. A little bit of progress for Lathans here, maybe. BMD2 just shifting around a bit. Just over 15 minutes left of this match, and it's tense. Dark Neutron is way ahead in points. Still hasn't moved his command vehicle into Bravo, though. I'm really confused why that hasn't moved in there. Maybe he's frightened Lathans will snipe it? I'm not sure. Just genuinely surprised that hasn't moved in. Once again, Lathans having to push a bit across open ground here. And Dark Neutron obviously being in a good position to fire out across it. Chieftain command tank in a lot of threat from these Mi-24s. Multiple missiles going towards it now. One hit. Tank firing at it as well. Smokes? Yes, I was going to say. It's going to smoke, surely. Harrier HE bomber coming in here again. I assume going to go for these Spetsnaz this time. Oh, I think the chopper's died. There was a Hellarm chopper there. I think that's gone. 2 Strelas there now. It takes out that. Along with some assistance from the MiG-29. But, you know, Dark Neutron is losing a lot of infantry here. There is somewhat a seemingly minor bit of progress by Lathans there. Finally, the command has moved into the back of the point. Back to +1 for Dark Neutron. We have had a period of about 10 minutes where that command could have been in there getting +1, though. It's just you forget about these things when you're so focused on combating elsewhere. Yeah, plenty of anti-air in here now, doing a number on Lathans aircraft as they come in. Dark Neutron nicely secured in this back corner. Once again, unfortunately for Lathans, he's lost a lot of units in this assault. Certainly killed a lot, but lost a lot of the assault force in the process. So Pioneers making some good progress round the side here. There isn't a lot left in here. There's some designating Metis come in now. But in terms of... Oh, nice from the Strela there, getting another chopper. There's not a lot on the ground except the designating Metis. There is the SPG-9, but won't do very good against a bunch of infantry rolling up on it. If they can get close enough, that is. Tornado coming in to engage on these choppers. Does quite a bit of damage. There's the MiG-29. MiG-29 being engaged by the Tornado. Tornado gets the kill again. Those Tornadoes are incredible. I genuinely would have thought the MiG-29 would have had that. But the Tornado is just mincing them in this game. I can't believe how well it's doing. Pioneers finally met up with the Metis here. Obviously, Metis squad's in a better position, fully healed at the moment. Whereas the Pioneers obviously already taken a little bit of damage. Certainly their suppression is going up, that cohesion. A couple of Hellarms coming in here will be utilised to take out these tanks if they can. Command rolling in to get into this point in Bravo to neutralise everything again. Dark Neutron well ahead with 11 minutes and 30 odd seconds to go in this match. Lathans needs to take some ground to be able to pull this back in terms of points, or it'll be a win for Dark Neutron. And Lathans is trying hard. He is working hard to get this centre overrun. But Dark Neutron doing a really good job at defending. Really good use of pulling units in and out and repairing. Not something we see too often, but Dark Neutron doing a really good job of it. And obviously these T-64s are doing a really good job. Again, loads of anti-air in these points now. Loads of anti-air. Finally, Dark Neutron responding to all these bombers and things coming in. Beautiful strike. Both designating Metis squads dead. We'll be very pleased with that. More being called in to replace. Reinforcements being called in for Lathans as well, though. Scimitar being brought in to take out some of this anti-air. So many issues with the Radon cannon and its accuracy. It really seems to struggle getting shots on stuff. All of them missed. There we go. Some shots. Can it finish the job? Finally. I can imagine this Scimitar pushing up a bit more and going for this command at the back. In the center, Lathans making some progress, is certainly slowly but surely with each of these pushes getting further and further into the point. But look at this wall of infantry and tanks. Hellam getting pretty close to all this air defense as well. Oh, nice. Got a hit. Something got a hit. I don't know if it was the Hellam or what. Hellam got a hit on that tank. It's the command tank as well, taking multiple shots. Hellam might finish it. Oh, well done. CV sniped right in the center of the town. Lathans will be very pleased with that. I think that was from the two Hellams there doing the work. Not quite enough air defense far enough forward to deal with those Hellams. Hellams still engaging. Firing at what now? Killed the big supply chopper. I'm surprised you could even see that from there. Oh, that's a big loss. I don't know how much supply it had left in it, but yowza. Harriet down though. Still lots of anti-air at the back. Lathans consolidating control here. Does have to deal with two choppers now though. With limited anti-air. Does have a couple of javelins which are pushing up. Ah, the tornadoes are in though. Tornadoes will help a great deal with this. Another command vehicle coming in now. We'll be heading to the center by the looks of it. Tornadoes get one kill. Another tornado going for the other Mi-24. These tornadoes will swing around for another pass, I would imagine. They're going quite wide to do it. There they go. They are pulling round. Going for the final kill on this. There it goes. Tornadoes really, really, really paying for themselves in this game. Very, very well used by Lathans. Harrier HE bombers still coming in. He's lost quite a few, but they're doing their job. They are getting kills. They are making progress. Look at this. Lathans now in the actual town itself. Compared to where we were, 20 minutes ago, Lathans has made amazing progress. Costly amount of progress, but progress nonetheless. HE bomber on the back here. Lovely strike, doing a lot more damage again. Oh, wow. That is a lot of Iglas with Skrizettes coming in there. That is a huge spam of Iglas and Skrizettes. Obviously, those vehicles will be decent against infantry. Harriet getting another decent strike on there. Doesn't think BMDs pushing in, but they are without their BMDs. SPG-9 at this side, engaging on those javelins. Up here in the center. Command back in the point for Dark Neutron. Still +1 to Lathans at the moment, though, because he has a command here. But there is a command coming in for Bravo as well. HE bomber came in. Didn't seem to go for... Did it drop any bombs? I'm honestly not sure. HE bomber here as well, swinging across. Taking multiple shots. Is out of bombs, actually. This one again flying over. Has just dropped its bombs in the center. Oh, wow. Got the kill on the command vehicle again. Genuinely impressed that Lathans can see where those are. What has he got that's seeing in the point that far? Or did he see it come in with something else? Genuinely wondering how he's seeing that in the middle of the town. But very nice strike again for Lathans. Command is in here, so it's still +1 to Lathans. It's a race against time for reinforcements to arrive. Tornadoes in here. Not sure what they were going for. All these Trizette are going to arrive pretty soon. Command being pulled back out of that point as these machine guns push up. +2 to Lathans with 5 minutes left of this game. Tornadoes coming in again. I think they're just doing strafing runs against the infantry now. This is turning into a really weird game. Does Lathans have enough time to pull this back at +2? I'm not sure of the calculation in my head. That command vehicle is being sent to the centre. It'll still be +1 to Lathans, but Dark Neutron may win here on points alone. 5 minutes left. Can Lathans push into Foxtrot or something? Is there anywhere else he can go? I do see that Chieftain command tank rolling in down here. He is going to try and go for Echo. That's going for Echo as well. It will be killed by the SPG-9. I think this is a last-minute bit of desperation by Lathans to increase the points. Just over 4 minutes left to go. Lathans still making a little bit of progress into this town here. Dark Neutron still holding stuff back. Both players have lost a lot of stuff in here. Lathans forming a defense at that side to try and stop Dark Neutron coming back in, but Dark Neutron piling up a lot of units. Command is now in here. Oh, I've just realised. Lathans lost his command tank in there. There is another one on the way in, but that is now neutralised again. I imagine we're about to see Dark Neutron push all these forces into Bravo. There is a Harrier HE bomber coming in. I don't know what it's going for. Does he know what's there? No, it's just sort of staying on station. As it stands, that Harrier is about to get hit with a lot of Scrizette fire and a lot of Iglas. Yep. I think Dark Neutron's got this. That SPG-9's about to die. Sorry, the Rover CP is about to die to the hands of the SPG-9. Chieftain pushing up here will be good defense, but there's the surrender. Commiserations to Lathans. Dark Neutron, well played. Look at how tight those kills to losses were at the end there. Just goes to show, although Lathans was an attacking force in the centre and losing a lot as he progressed slowly through the point, a bit of a meat grinder, shall we say, Dark Neutron was losing a lot of defenders as well. So it was going both ways. Dark Neutron coming out slightly ahead on kills. But what a game, guys. Really impressive. Let's have a look at the kills and losses. Just because that SU-25 was doing a really good job early game. The T-64 got plenty of kills. That rocket attack chopper did really well. T-64 command tank got a few kills. Plenty of kills for the Conkers there as well. On the other side, the thing I want to see are the Tornadoes. Tornado, 2 MiG-29s. A MiG-29, a Kula, and an SU-25. Jaguar, all ground units. Killed that command. Another Tornado with another MiG-29. Managed to kill the ground troops at one point, and a couple of attack choppers as well. Tornadoes were doing amazing there. Harrier was doing a good job with its strikes. Hellarm will be very pleased with that kill. The Hellarms were a good shout at that point in the game. And the Harrier getting a lot of kills as well. That was a really good game, guys. It was very tense. And I'm really impressed with Lathans slowly but surely getting back into the centre there. But those early points that were made up by Dark Neutron just got him there in the end. Really well played to both of you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please do like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more WARNO tournament in the coming week.